Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Piet. You're watching Piet J. Cooper the Model Builder, and we're filming with a brand new camera, which is the Insta360 Link, which is a webcam, but as you can see, it's on a gimbal. And we're not going to talk too much about this, but we're going to enjoy making this video with this brand new camera in 4K. Today we're doing the Porsche 917KH box 13 stages 49, 50, 51 and 52. On the side here we have the stages that we're doing. It doesn't seem to be a lot, and I need to do this downstairs, so I may stop after this and do that first before we go on, or get a bowl of hot water up here. And so we can start with that and then do the wheel. But that is that, and let's go to... I've got a little trick up our sleeve. The camera is looking at an angle. It looks a little bit distorted, so I'm just going to try it once and see how it works. And maybe I'll go back to the GoPro that's overhead. So as you can see, 13, 49, 50, 51 and 52. This is the stage. The 550 Spider that we're looking at here. And in French, all the technique that is to go with that. Stage 49 we know because we've done this already on the first part of the chassis, and so we're going to put that on. We've got quite a lot of pictures to put that on. We're going to put that little thing that we made last time as well, and we're going to put that on and put the hoses onto the right positions. Then we're going to put that whole thing that we made onto the chassis, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures to show you how we have to do that and how many screws we are going to put in. So it seems there's a lot to do, but I don't think it's as much as we thought it would be. Then we're going to put the lights in that we've that we'll be putting to these stickers on, so we can put them in the right position. Then we will be putting them into the brake lights in the back, and that is stage 50 and 49 done. Stage 50 is a cross brace that we put in, and we get that wheel. We're not doing anything with the wheel. In stage 51 we're putting the wheel and the rim together, and we're putting it on. And I see I have to read this because there's a certain explanation on that, so I have to read that before I do it. Then we're putting it onto the chassis. We've got 3 wheels on it. We're getting the 4th wheel and another cross member, a cross brace to put on the engine, because there's a lot of torque on those engines, and that is what we will have at the end. And we'll get to the rest of it later on. So what I am going to do, and you will not be seeing, is I will be putting stage 50 and 51 together, and I'm going to read what they say about that. So let's get to the building. Okay, we're back. I just went downstairs to get a bowl of We're going to put the tire in. That's from stage 50, and we're not keeping to the stages, but we're going to do stage 50 and 51, just the 2 tires. We're going to get those out. What you have to look at, and I'll put that on. I'll put that on in the magazine. There's a larger. I can show you on this maybe, because we've got the second tires up. If you look at the rim right there, that edge, there's a thin edge and a thicker edge, or deeper edge I should say. The deeper edge is the outer part of the rim. So this is a tire, and we want to put the inner part of this in the deeper end, so it will fit in better, because that little edge is deeper than that edge. Okay, and let's see, is that the this is the thicker part. And as you can see, that folds in pretty darn good. We're going to turn it around. What I did is I made sure that the valve's in the middle of the Firestone. We're going to turn it around, put this one in, and I need a little bit of extra light. And then we're going to put it in like so. And we're going to put those DMs in there with a little bit of oil. And this just works so much better. Sorry about the ventilator. It's bloody hot out here, so. Yep, they're pulling together nicely. And it's hot in here, but that wheel's hot as well. Okay, carefully put that aside. And what we have here from 50 and 51 is a beautiful tire. Push the rim on the proper edges, and this is what we have. So we're going to put that aside. I had to do some looking, because if you look in the guide, this one is not in there, neither in the English nor in the on the French version, and left and right has stuffed up as well, because this is the left hand side and is signposted as left, and this one is the, I thought this was well, this is going to be on this side, and it's, if you look right there, you can see that is shaped, so there's no other way to put it in but like so. And we're going to put a AP in there. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And put it all together. If you hear a big ventilator, that's the computer that's next to me. I've got an iMac here to catch what the webcam is filming. Okay, and that is what you should have when that's done. Okay, everything is in its place. Let me just get that out for you. We've got that point to look at. That connects these. There are 2 points here that connect. Then down here, let me get that out. Down here, there are 2 points that are connecting as well. That one and that one connects into. We're going to put, I think 1, 2, 3, 4 AM screws in. And 2 right there. 1, 2, 1, 2. AM screws. So we're going to put AM screws in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I will get back to you when that's done. You may have to move these about a bit to get the threads in, but that's all right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we need one more. That's the wrong one. That's the correct one. To be put in right there. And I think we've done that, we've done that, we've done those. And then we're going to put 2 BMs underneath these 2 positions. And you may have to move them about a bit as well, just like the ones in front, for them to catch. And I've got it. Just pushed it up a bit. That one, and we're going to put one right there as well. And we're not doing it as I thought it would, but we're bringing it up and then tightening it down with these stickers that we have here. And then we put that wire to the back of that, and that is the wire gone through. What I should have done before I put that panel in is put this one in from that point. Oh, sorry about that. From, where is it? From that point to that point. But I forgot to do that, so I'm going to do that now. And do that off camera so I can turn the ventilator on, and I'll be back with you in a moment. It's been a hassle because one of the calipers broke. I'm gluing it. I'm putting glue on it again, and if that works, fine. Otherwise, I will reorder that part and see what it brings. So we're up to. We've done stage 49 and completed it. I did put one of the parts in wrongly at the wrong time. If you look at that one there, that was supposed to be in before we put that on, and I've not done that. But I've loosened up a few screws and put it back in and put it in, and that worked. So I'm happy with that. The only thing we need to do with that one is put and I'm going to change that because it's and put that on there like so. I think it's pretty much a little bit long, but we're going to leave it like so. And let's see what is next in this stage. We're going to stage 50. And we're going to stay on this side because we're going to put a cross member on. This is a plastic cross member. And I think it's from that point. Oops. To that point. So from right there to right there, and let's see what kind of screws we're putting in. IM's in there. One of the screws we have not used yet, so that will be fine. And we're going to put an IM there and an IM there. And right there. Now we have one in stage 50. 51 is of course the wheel. Putting back together the wheel, and remember that there's a a larger indent than a shorter one, and look at the rim as well. There's a difference there as well. Can I show you this? If you look at that rim, there's a deeper one. This one is quite deep, and this was less deep. And you need to know that the less deep one is the one that is going on the outside, and the deeper one is the deeper one is going on the outside. The less deeper one is going to the inside of the car. Then we've got the last cross member, because we've put that wheel together already. And where is it? Right there. Let's have a look at that. You can see that. I cannot put that on. Oh, I can put it on. Let's see if this works and I'm not breaking anything at all. Okay. We put the brake disc on, which is something to be careful with, and then have a look at that point, because we want that one to get into that. Might as well put the washer on the screw. And with that, this wheel is on as well, as you can see there, and the only thing we need to do is put that in, and that's just, oh, I'm trying to do that blind, in case of pushing it in and hoping it doesn't fall out, as you can see right there. And then we've got this cross member in stage 52. We're putting a cross member here, and same no, is it IMs now? It's IMs now. We're dipping that in oil. So we've put that cross member in the 52 and this one in 51, and we've put that wheel on in 51 as well. That is that for this stage. We've got 3 wheels now, so and those on, so we've got a really nice looking car at the moment. We do have that one from stage 51, but we're not doing anything with that one. So we're going to put it right there. Wow, guys, that was a little bit of a stuff up from my side with some of the parts. You saw that, and I showed you how to correct that. And I've broken that caliper. It's in now with a lot of super glue, but I've ordered a new part, and same thing goes for the destination blinds same thing goes for the destination blinds with the Routemaster bus from Agora models. I've just ordered the new ones because I've stuffed up both stages, and as you can see, this is what we have at the moment, and the car is pretty much really complete. We are probably going to put the next wheel on in the next stage, and we'll see how we get that done. And really love that. As you can see in the back here, this is how IXO is now bringing the packages in. It's a plastic package, so recycle it properly. But with this, we're done with the Porsche. All 4 stages are done from 49 to 52. And I do hope to get, I will get one in the 19th of this month, and we're only on the 8th at the moment, so I have to wait a little bit longer with the IXO. But they've been pretty much on the money for every single time, always on time, and no problems with that. They've always been very nice to me, and really good service with them, and the cars are unbelievably beautiful. and really beautifully detailed. I saw that you can saw that on the Volvo Amazon that Wayne built in this 24-hour stream, which did not happen but I can imagine that's he didn't. It's hard. It's really hard. But I want to thank you for joining me again. Thank you for sticking out all the way to the end, and please have a look at my channel and look at the other builds that I'm doing, and like, subscribe, pass it on, and I do hope to see you next time on any of my other builds. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.